I'm the Meg.
Welcome to Burn after watching. Just kidding.
What are we drinking tonight, gentlemen?
We're drinking Ithaca Beer Company's Enigmo.
Kolsch.
It's a Kolsch, baby. I said, you know what? This looks like a fun...
With Enigma and Mosaic hops. Sorry.
Crust it up, guys. Let's try these out. Let's listen to this podcast.
Prost.
So, I mean, this could have been like a found footage. It was amazing. I think we can also...
I was really excited to watch it because I
You were? How did you feel afterwards?
No, because I like big monster movies, so...
Because you like big monsters, right?
Yeah.
I like to say, when I think of the Meg, it's really like the meh.
The meh.
Oh, good one. Matt had that loaded up. Did you have that written down?
I just thought of it like 2 seconds before I said it. That's really what... I mean, it wasn't a bad movie.
I think the Meg would have been an awesome drinking game.
It could have been
Just for like all the tropes and stuff in it, like if this thing, because like you could predict this whole plot, you could write this movie yourself.
Oh yeah, and there was like just dumb things that happened.
Yeah, like that randomly the woman who was stuck down in the submarine was his ex-wife, but like that never was anything. That it was the last thing that got him to like.
That's what got him back in the game, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Because go get my ex-wife.
Yeah.
He never wanted to be in it.
Also, like a deep flexing reveal of Jason Statham. Like he was flexing horribly. Like I was like, okay, what? Like you're like, I just got out of the shower. Like he was like flexing his ass.
He's beautiful.
Okay,
He's beautiful, and he had to show up for Bing Bing later.
No, he had those. He had like a little V going. I get it, but like he was definitely like he was like rippling his abs and stuff.
Oh,
like, what are you doing
poor
here?
man's Bryan Cranston.
Poor man's Bryan Cranston.
That guy did look way too much like he could have been a Bryan Cranston stunt double or something.
Yeah, that's who he is. This is the first film he's done where he's like.
I'm in for this.
So I finally get to be myself. There he is, Robert Taylor.
I want a movie about that. I want a movie where he plays Bryan Cranston's stunt double.
So let's kind of go over this a little bit for the people, for the children at home watching this. It's only children, right?
Can we talk about some of these great character names like The Wall? The Wall.
Yeah, that guy's name was just The Wall.
The Wall.
Yeah, I didn't understand what they were talking about until the end. I was like, oh, that guy's The Wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kept saying The Wall. I was like, what are you talking about? What?
I'm just looking through.
Jax.
Yeah,
It's also
Jax.
Yeah, this is definitely written by like an 8-year-old boy.
That one guy's name was Zhang.
Zang.
Zhang.
So do you have a synopsis of this since you're on IMDb? It looks like over there.
I can get one. Let's go. I'm on.
Because I could kind of rattle off things, but
I like that Jason Statham's name. Jason Statham was
there it is.
Jonas Taylor.
I'm Jonas Taylor.
Yeah.
5 years ago, expert sea diver and naval captain Jonas Taylor encountered an unknown danger in the unexplored recesses.
He was like naval captain, like he'd captained a ship at one point.
Listen, he was a captain. He was a captain like The Rock is a lieutenant in the Baywatch.
Maybe he's the captain of the Baywatch. Who knows?
There you go.
We're tying these worlds together too.
I'm down with it. Let's go.
Maybe The Rock faces the Meg and the Meg 2 from the Baywatch.
Maybe The Rock is the Meg.
Or The Rock and Jason Statham.
That's what the
next. Like Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they got chemistry.
Yeah.
They got chemistry.
Okay. All right. Okay. I should read this though. But
it looks very long.
unexplored
It's really
resources
long.
of Marianas Trench
That's what the movie
that
was.
forced him to abort his mission and abandon half his crew. His
Wait,
friends.
so that was happening in the Mariana Trench too?
Yes.
What?
This was the first thing because then he like lost like his.
I
friend.
thought it
You
just-
left your friends.
I
down
thought
there.
he was just like saving people, like
Yeah.
that was his
No.
job, and
I did not get that it was the Marianas Trench until
No.
later in the movie. I'm like, oh,
No, I
dived
did.
that deep, and
I
that's
did
when we got
remember
him.
them being like, "Oh, something hit us,"
Yeah.
but I was just like,
Well, you knew that's the Meg.
it's
There's
just
also-
monsters right from the beginning. Like,
Multiple Megs live in the Marianas Trench. We don't know, so that's good to know.
okay, first of all,
Spoilers, guys, right?
we are
We're
we done now?
spoiling
Are we done
something. No, I
explaining
didn't-
this? Oh,
You let me explain like
Okay.
2 sentences and you got me
sorry,
twice.
it's really long.
Yeah,
this
it's
one.
longer.
We're just picking it
Okay,
apart. 'cause
I'm
it's
trying
horrible.
to. And then,
Horribly good.
An attack on his vessel by a mammoth, 70-foot sea creature believed to be extinct for more than 1 million years. So then they go back down there and try to find it. Hilarity ensues. I mean, death ensues because it's a 70-foot long shark.
Yeah.
Is it 70 feet long?
Supposedly. It's a 70-foot sea creature, so.
I feel like it's also like sort of invulnerable sometimes.
Oh, but also it's super thin because they can swim under swimmers that are swimming in a normal beach area.
So
and like are we positing that the shallow end of this beach is 70 foot? Is this a glacial beach?
Let's just say, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. The thing's probably about 25 feet thick. So we're thinking that they're in the shallow end of this water is 30 or to 40 feet deep.
And parts of it they're just showing like a ton of people swimming in like really deep water, but like. That's not. If you're swimming deep water, that's not fun.
Yeah.
It's not fun. It's
you're just treading water for like an hour.
Yeah, it's just so much fun. This party, guys.
Like literally, that's like going off the continental shelf of where.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. When I got to that, I was kind of like, I'm already in the movie, or I'd probably be out right now. Like this is the beginning. I'd be like, okay, I'll see you later.
Oh my god.
Let's talk about the first we start with the Jason Statham reveal. Like he's like, oh, this guy's a badass, and then he takes us out with Jason Statham, my boy,
really good,
Jonas Taylor.
Jonas. My name is Jonas.
So he basically, at the expense of like some people left on board and his own 2 friends, he saves the rest of the people there because he's just like either if I went back for them, we all would have died. Right, exactly.
But basically, people keep like, well, you let them die.
Hounding on him, like hounding on him.
No, and the Bryan Cranston guy, the Bryan Cranston guy was like such a dick about it. And then of course he ends up working for this group again and being the doctor who has to like deal with this guy.
Why not, right? Like,
he's like, I don't like you the whole time. Yeah. He's like, I know.
Okay. What do you do about Jason Statham?
I'm also the only guy who can do this, so shut your mouth. So what about Bing Bing Lee playing Su Yin?
Okay, so I have not a theory. This is definitely not how this movie was filmed. This movie was filmed for a international audience.
Okay.
And they definitely were just like let's use Asian locations and Asian things because we're putting this in China.
Well, they also had Rainn Wilson playing a stupid American billionaire guy. Like a Jeff Bezos.
So I love when he first meets them and he tries to speak Chinese and he does terribly. But then the 2 adults there, the mom or the daughter and dad, are just like, what do we say to him? Like, you wouldn't respond immediately. You just say something. They're just like looking at each other. And then the little girls, little girls like, I know what to say. Like,
he's an eccentric billionaire. You can't be rude.
It's so bad. So okay, please explain to me, like, this is so stupid. So there's like however many sharks living in the Mariana Trench under this certain layer that no one's ever gone down there before, except people have gone down.
It's water that's colder than freezing.
Right. It's actually not even cold. It's water. It's
a current.
It's some other layer, right? It was
it's like a current of super cooled water that create a barrier because nothing could go through it because it was
so
colder
including
than
penetrating radar, which is how we define the bottom of the Marianas Trench.
But this giant shark apparently couldn't get through it because it was like...
it just didn't know. It just didn't know. It was like, oh, it's not going to go up there.
Exactly.
But then they're like, I want to chase those guys because they're fucking around. I want to go up there.
So those things are eating like...
So they blast a hole in it. That's how it works. They blasted a hole. They went down and caused a rift. Yeah. And then they came back up and they didn't close it in time. And one of the sharks or more of the sharks
could be 1,000 for all we know.
Yeah, because we don't even know how many are down.
What if there was 1,000 megs?
Could be. We don't know.
I mean, might as well do like a Sharknado kind of thing. Just go full bore on it.
Like,
but also these things that have never been to the surface can somehow decompress enough to come to the surface.
Right,
and
of
are
course,
fine.
yeah. Oh, all the times.
That's not how aquatic physics works.
That they, like, ascended and descended way too fast than they should have. And you're just like, bends, and you have the bends, and then you have the bends. You definitely have the bends.
Technology, guys. So,
yeah.
The those little Gungan things from episode 1 there that's flying underneath the deep sea cities, you know?
Oh my god.
Those are fun.
I was hoping to see a deep sea city at least. It would have been something.
Well, there was a deep sea civilization of animals that I've never seen the light before.
Sure.
Yeah, and Megs have never seen light but have eyes that work
very well working eyes. Like eyes work very well.
They're just super creatures, you know.
Jaws,
That's not how that works.
Creatures don't need that.
That's not how that works.
Guys, we're trying to explain the physics of this movie, and that's not going to help us.
Okay, let's talk about just the CGI of this movie first. How was the CGI of this movie? I thought the sharks looked cool.
Yeah, the special effects weren't bad.
I thought all the sea creatures looked cool. I didn't really have a problem with any of this.
The shark itself was dumb, but I thought it looked good.
Yeah. I mean, the whole concept
Like
of
he's
this
fighting a
dumb.
lot of glass.
Yeah.
Like that's not.
Well,
Well, else is helping you, buddy.
The shark was super smart and dumb at the same
Oh,
time.
he was like towing rafts with his fins at one point.
He was like looking
What
at
the
but he was
fuck?
like looking at stuff and like eyeing stuff and going after stuff. But then all
He made a decoy at one point. He made a fucking decoy, guys. A decoy.
yeah,
Out of a
that's
whale.
like
Out of a
dolphin
whale.
smarts.
What the fuck?
That's like dolphin smarts.
Like
right
he
there.
found a whale, brought it to a spot, and placed it where he had been destroyed. To what? What?
But also, he
Wait,
knew
I
what
thought
a
that
whale was.
I thought that they just hit the whale. I thought that that's what happened.
Well,
I
no,
thought
'cause
that
I
they
thought
were
the
like
whale was
stupid
him.
and they killed the whale.
But basically, the shark like
Either way, it was all
didn't go eat the whale.
Yeah.
He just was kind of like
He
chilling.
wanted to
until
get
he
the
got
No,
over
he
it.
was like,
A
"Oh, they'll
tiny
get
morsel.
on the whale, and then
What?
I'll
Guys,
I'll
everyone
get
knows
them on the
billionaires
whale."
taste a lot better than whales. Like
and
your fish.
tiny dogs that jump into the
Okay,
ocean.
so yeah, that stupid freaking dog, Quincy or whatever its
They
name
just
was.
swam away from the boat.
No, first of all, they have it on a boat.
in the goddamn open ocean.
Yeah, in the open
Like,
ocean.
are you committing suicide, dog?
No,
What
and
the
that's
fuck?
what the dog was like. Fuck this wedding.
He wanted to. He
yeah.
wanted to die.
Yeah.
And then they got to get him back at the end.
So-
Like, he's just like,
So
"My
he
agent
gets he
sucks,
jumps
I'm
off
leaving."
he jumps off the boat, right? He definitely gets eaten by that shark. I mean, that shark was like it was like here's the dog, right? And this shark's like the dog's even
This
smaller.
is an actual
This
representation.
is an actual representation.
Maybe the weight.
This
Maybe
is
the
the
weight.
dog
You
swimming
can't see
in
the
the
dog.
water.
I like
Okay.
the nail
Okay.
clippers.
And this is the mouth, and the mouth like fully just eats this dog.
See,
but
he
then at
missed
the
all
end,
teeth.
where's
Missed
ooh,
all teeth.
here he comes.
But they kill the shark,
Live
so
it
he's
up.
fine.
What if he was like a whale? Like
That's
like
what you're
a,
saying. Like, did he get
He's just
stuck
in
in?
the- yeah,
Or he
no,
got
no,
stuck in
yeah.
there?
Basically, he was stuck.
But there was enough
he was stuck
oxygen
in
that
his
he
teeth.
survived.
Yeah.
He was like stuck in his teeth. It's like when
Yeah.
someone gets stuck in your teeth, you know.
Yeah.
So it was a dog.
Yeah.
It was a big wet dog, a little wet dog.
Except-
What's this?
But the problem is he got in the fucking ocean to begin with.
No, I mean that dog deserved what he got, and I said that right away. I was like,
It's like-
that dog
Oh, and then-
deserves what he got.
Then
What dog is that
pretty
we
much
done
like
that?
the entire scene that was Jaws when it's swimming around and then the kids got the floaty. Oh, that was it. The
It's like,
dog's
oh,
name
tropes,
was the
tropes,
dog's
tropes,
name
tropes,
from
tropes,
Jaws.
Tropes.
Oh, and now Pippin. His name was
Pippin,
Pippin.
yeah.
Pippin the
Yeah.
dog.
I only know that because the end credits. I saw the end credits and I was like, Pippin played by.
I remember because I used to watch
Now they
Jaws
duck
all the
brand
time,
dog
and that was the
and
dog's
Panarin
name in
talk.
Jaws. It's
I might
Pippin.
know.
See, guys, look
That
at this.
dog
It's a
did get
callback,
eaten by a
guys.
shark.
It's a callback. It's
Yeah.
an Easter egg.
So it was dumb.
No, it was okay, guys. There's more to talk about this here. It
No.
was dumb. First off, okay, so Hiro Nakamura's in this, guys.
Yeah. Masaoka, Flying Man.
When the first time I saw him, I was like, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Like, there's no chance of him living. 0% chance.
Oh, cheers.
Thanks.
And luckily, I was proven right. We also
Yeah.
have a Ruby Rose in this,
Who Rose was in this?
Sure.
doing something.
I'm not sure what
She
her
made
job
choices.
was. What was her job?
She was like in charge.
Was Jake Johnson in this?
She
No.
built the stuff.
You're thinking of
She was
Tag.
like she like built the stuff. Jake Johnson. What?
He's in Tag.
Into the Spider Verse? What?
Jake
He does
Johnson.
weird.
into
He
Spider-Verse.
does dumb crap.
Yeah.
He
sure.
he was in the Mummy
Tag, he
movie.
did
I
Tag,
watched
you're right.
that, and
He
that
was in
was
Mummy.
terrible.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, look, I didn't write down who was in this, but I did. Ruby Riott doesn't shake hands.
Cliff
Oh,
Curtis.
Rose.
in this
Oh,
from,
that
Fear the
was
Walking
that's who
Dead.
I was thinking of. As there's some,
Oh,
As
that
Mac.
guy.
yeah.
Smack.
Also, a guy I didn't know what his point. I think he was the head of something. The head of the people doing this thing. I don't know.
Also, like
Very convoluted. What he was doing.
this whole thing was just ridiculous.
I don't
This
know.
was a Jason Statham vehicle.
I know.
This wasn't
Yeah.
a bad movie.
They
though.
had Jason
This wasn't
Statham's
the worst
hot
movie
Chinese
ever watched.
girlfriend and her
No.
sympathetic daughter. They had Jason Statham's hot girlfriend's father who heroically dies. I actually missed
It was
how
good
he
for
died.
like
I just saw him
not
in a blanket
thinking.
and now I
Oh no, they never explained that. He just
he'd have a
was
broken
dying.
Heart.
Like
He'd have a broken heart, maybe.
they like
Yeah, probably.
did it like take down their boat or something, and like maybe he got impaled or something. But they
Yeah, which
show
he didn't
him,
show, yeah.
and he's got a little bit of blood on him, and he's just kind of like this.
As he should.
And then
I was in the
Yeah.
crowd. Now I will die. I'm like, okay.
I mean,
Tropes. Like I said, this would be an awesome written game. Just like anytime we see any kind of tropey thing, anytime they just tried a little too hard, take a drink.
yeah,
Because you'll be drunk before like the first scene's over, probably.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he has to make a choice and leave some behind. And I really wrote down he can't save them all. I'm like in a very shruggy way.
I don't know. It was
Was Rainn Wilson like? Did we need him either? I don't think we needed anyone in this plot.
I get what they were trying to do.
This felt like someone made like a salad out of lettuce and they just found a bunch of condiments and put it on top to make it look pretty.
I get what they were trying to do because they're like, hey, this guy is supposed to be a he's a billionaire.
Business,
Trophy
money,
billionaire.
money. But then he has a change of heart. But then he gets eaten.
But he also had like no clue what. Like he's like, what are you guys doing here? Like this is you paid for this. They literally tell him that in the scene too. Like you paid for this.
Well, I think that's the whole point. He's like, I'm just dumb and throwing money at you.
I think we all
I
paid
want
for
to come
this.
see.
Really, for being honest.
Let's see. I did put the special effects. So I really liked when they got below the and then they showed all the heat vents and stuff. I was like, that's neat. Everyone in this movie is reacting to a fucking green screen like champs.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing in this movie for you to watch. There's no fucking
how
real
can
things
it
in
be?
this. And like they're just showing like, and like literally they're just showing some close-ups of their faces reacting to things, and you're just like, how shitty would it have to be an actor in this movie? It's like, okay, you have to think there's a giant shark
looking
over
at the
here.
Meg.
There's a giant shark here. Make a face. Okay, we're gonna do a close-up of it too.
Oh, another time when the Meg is super smart. The seed lab thing is there, the $1 billion seed lab, and it just goes up and starts like smacking the shit out of it with its like face. Like,
and right when I saw that, I'm like, fucking Destructo set piece.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is that?
It's all made
bullshit?
of glass, guys.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like nothing bad will happen here. And somebody probably, we probably missed it, but somebody probably went, "This thing's indestructible" or something.
Well,
like that.
and it was almost like he was like,
There's no way
or
they could break
she,
through
because
this.
we don't know if it was a
Yeah,
lady or a dude.
let's not
Yeah.
assume
It
gender on
definitely could
our
have been
Meg.
a dumbass lady. But it was almost like she was taunting the kid because it was like, I see you. Oh, this glass was so shiny. I didn't. Oh, like when you accidentally walk into a glass door, it's like
Except
that.
with his teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought you were gonna get it. And like he goes out of his way to eat tiny things. Like this doesn't
Like a
make
tiny dog.
sense for
Yeah.
survival as a fucking giant shark. As what the
Well,
fuck?
it's super smart, so it's angry and it's like a hornet trying to kill these people.
But only sometimes. Like obviously, it's biting glass. It's a window licker. Like it's just like what are we doing here?
Maybe also just like
Because it's like, it's prehistoric, so it doesn't really understand our world.
and it's lived
Why
below.
does this glass you
it's coming
speak of?
from-
It's lived below that stream of the
Yeah,
Marianas
it's
Trench. It
just
really doesn't
been living
understand
together.
anything. It shouldn't
It's like
understand
my
light.
world is
It
different
shouldn't know what
from
light the
yours.
fuck
Well,
is.
but also when they turned the lights off, it couldn't find them, and you're like, you live in the fucking darkness,
I didn't
motherfucker.
like this was hard. This was
What are we doing?
It was hard to deal with that part. 'Cause it's like
Just turn off the lights and it can't see you. No,
it's not developed for that.
What?
Like literally it lives in utter darkness
What? Like-
until
like,
something glows. In
It should have been like, oh, it's coming to the surface somehow.
Technically,
Still,
it probably
It's
should have
seeing the
glowed
light
itself.
and it's horribly
It would have
injured
made more sense if it glowed.
because its eyes are burning from seeing
Yeah,
light for
yeah,
the
yeah.
first time.
And also coming to the surface where there is no pressure on it. It should just melt into a
Yeah.
puddle. It's like a blobfish. It's like
Rebecca Romaine was not in this, but that girl looked like Rebecca Romaine, right?
Oh,
the
the blonde
ex-wife?
chick?
Yeah.
yeah. And her part was to motivate him to keep
Yeah,
going.
exactly.
To
They
bang the
No,
Asian
no,
chick. Yeah.
she didn't. Oh, yeah, because she was with Ruby Rose. Remember, they were like a thing in this movie.
What?
Yeah, they didn't kiss, but they were like super touchy feely.
Oh no, yeah,
Yeah, it was definitely implied.
I missed that.
I pointed that out.
No,
to
they
you.
literally fucking had a scene where the daughter sat there and goes, "My mom thinks you like is attracted to you two or some shit like that." And I was
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck is
No,
this?"
yeah. The
Come
kid was
on.
definitely like,
Come
I like
on.
you. You're a white man.
Yeah.
He was my mom.
Kabizu,
Yeah.
Kabizu, and you're like, okay, what the fuck? This is for the Chinese fans. We're doing this for you. Do.
Like, yes, I like Chinese women too.
Yeah.
Chinese, the honourable Chinese, I will bow to you and drink tea now because this is in an open market there. There's probably even different scenes where like I'm doing something like I get beat up by a
I
Chinese
come out of the
guy or
shower with a
something.
white kimono.
Yeah, because they're just going for it in this movie. You're like, okay, guys, okay.
Got it.
I liked being. I actually liked the father. Her
Yeah, I did.
father was a good actor too. And the little girl
Yeah.
was great too. I just like it felt very ham-fisted. Like it was like
Well,
get it. They're trying to get that.
That was the
market.
writing.
I get
That
it.
was the writing to
Yeah.
it. The writing was all ham-fisted. Because they're trying to do
Wait, guys, I
a
have more
goofy shark
notes.
movie. Oh, jeez.
Oh my God.
Black
Oh,
guys
we're
can't
done.
swim. Black
Oh,
guys
you
can't
knew
swim.
he
Black
was gonna die,
guys can't
too.
swim.
Like, that
Black
was-
guys can't swim. I was like, they literally couldn't get Samuel Jackson. They got this guy, and then he's doing the I can't swim. I'm black, and you're like, oh.
I would have thought they would have got Hannibal Buress, actually. But
Yeah, I was just thinking
Yeah.
that.
I think this a little bit before Hannibal Buress was like the it guy.
No, I feel like
The
he
It
and
was
Jake Johnson were just like, yeah, we're
The
not
It
gonna
dumpy
do
guy.
this one.
Man
We're gonna do
versus
tag instead.
Yeah.
Man versus Meg isn't a fight; it's a slaughter. That's actually a thing from this movie.
Man versus Meg isn't a fight. It's a sleep.
But by the way, Man versus Meg is how this movie ends. Fucking Jason Statham 1v1's a shark.
The slaughter is him slaughtering a
He
shark.
1v1's a goddamn shark.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see him doing
Like,
that in real life.
That made me happy.
That's the Transporter 4. Right
It
there.
made me happy at least. I was like, okay.
She's never seen the Transporter, by the way, so
Because-
we're going to have to burn after watching the Transporter.
We really do.
Yeah.
That's an amazing movie.
Yes.
It oiled up young Jason Statham. Yeah, get down. The Meg. What is the Meg's speed? Like the Meg is sometimes very fast and also incredibly slow. Like I can't catch like a motorboat, but I can catch like a state of the art sub.
Well, Catch It by Surprise is very...
No, like it literally can catch
agile?
up to one and bite it at one point in the movie, but not just a regular motorboat.
But it's very sneaky because it's 70 feet long and 30 feet wide.
And can swim on a shallow beach
Yeah.
very easily.
It flattens out. That's what was
But,
happening. It was
But the best part is
flattening.
nobody sees the Meg at
Oh,
all.
yeah, no, that's-
Nobody.
I love that,
Like,
yeah.
It's a giant shark in blue water.
Yeah,
it's
crystal
swimming
clear
right next-
water.
They're like, hey,
And
we're
it is
done!
gigantic.
Look at that, we're swimming in the water! You're like, what the fuck is going
It shows
on?
you that humans are dumb and they deserve to be eaten. That's
Yeah.
what
mean,
the moral of the
yeah.
story is.
I wrote...
It really is, because guess who belongs in the water? Sharks. Guess who is not made to go in the water?
Man.
Humans.
Hey, but they're megalodon. It wasn't a shark, okay? It's megalodon.
yeah, and there was
Shark.
there was more
They've
than
been
one
around for
megalodon,
6
right?
billion
Wait, there was
years.
more...
Yes.
There was,
6 billion years.
there was more than one megalodon, though, right? Like,
Yeah, no,
so-
I'm
right?
pretty
That was
sure
important.
there was
Because
like
they
at
had to
least
kill
two.
they killed the one that was on the boat, and then the bigger one came
Yeah.
out, and you're
Yeah.
like,
That was like his dad or mom or brother.
That's how it always goes.
husband, maybe,
Oh.
or wife. No, because the lady, the little
Yeah,
shark's
but-
bigger in nature.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hashtag feminism.
But also, like, come on.
It's because humans are the worst.
It's true.
But also, like, we didn't detect this at all.
But then there's
until
also
right now.
more because there's this Meg 2 coming out.
Yeah. Smeg.
The Smegs.
No, no, I don't want to see that movie. Actually, that'd be a good porn. The porn spin-off, the Schmeck.
Jason Statham could be in
guys,
that
the whale
too.
calls made a comeback in this movie. There's what they're like, oh, we're using these whale calls, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, we got these whale calls, and like, the fuck, really, guys? And so like this fucking thing is about to go to a buffet, and then they hear like, and like, oh, I'm gonna turn around and leave this buffet.
Well, that must be
and
where
go
that
somewhere
is.
else.
That must be what I'm looking for.
This thing that's not like a bunch of defenseless people.
Yeah.
Also, a thing that I've probably never seen before because I've been under that.
Yeah, there's definitely no whales out. Or
Yeah.
are we positing there's also whales under there?
Yeah.
Because also whales need to surface for air, so there's
Yeah.
not whales in there. Shit.
They weren't really thinking that, like, make them kill. It's basically
Yeah.
Zack Snyder wrote this.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
slamming a
at
shark
the
in a
scene
whale.
where the Meg was at the shallow beach, so how big is the Meg? It's like what the
Yeah.
fuck is this?
Like, that was, like, we're looking at this going, no.
Yeah.
I mean, you have said everything else in this movie, nearly believable. That is exactly
I
the
don't
same.
know if you guys found this funny, but at the end when he just hugs onto that turbine on, I can't remember the female lead's name now. Look at Bing Bing
Bing
Bing.
Bing.
Suyin. He like just hangs on the side of a ship. I thought that was hilarious. He's just like, oh, did it. And I wrote the Meg too, so I'm glad you guys confirmed it because I was like, we gonna.
I only converted to listen to IMDb and they have a spot for it.
we gonna watch that.
We're gonna.
Okay.
That's found footage.
Yep.
Do we think we can bring?
No.
Do you think they'll bring Rainn Wilson back for it though?
He did.
I'm his twin brother. No, yeah, this movie does not care about it.
What was Rainn Wilson's character's name?
Bing Bing Bing.
Bing Bing. His name was Bing Bing. Morris.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Morris.
So
I don't remember any. I didn't remember the main characters. The only person I remember was the wall because I was like, "What the, who the
wall.
fuck is the
The
wall?"
wall.
fucking wall. I remember Mac
He
too.
killed the wall.
And like, it's okay, the wall. And we're
Yeah,
like,
and then everybody was fucking sad the wall died. I was like,
nobody cared that Toshi died there.
yeah, but the wall. Like people were
Oh,
like,
also,
Toshi
I love-
was like,
actually the
like,
wall
I
cared.
love
Yeah, yeah.
Ruby Rose's like wet-looking hair. Like I didn't
The whole
get
time
what the
just
fuck
It
was
was
that.
always different though. It was like
Yeah,
a different
it was like
level.
it was like super waxed. It was that like late '90s, early aughts. Like I just have little pieces of hair.
She's
coming
like,
out.
I
That's
was
such a
in the
good
movie
look for me.
Hackers.
I was hoping
But I
there was
wasn't
gonna be like
alive.
a
Yeah.
comeback for that, like how they did like what is it Prince John's mole and
Yeah.
Robin Hood, like I thought they were like, is your hair different? And then like Jason Statham walks
She's
by.
like, what do you
and-
mean?
Yeah, nothing though. I was like, okay. Sure, her character literally
I have
had nothing.
hair?
Yeah, I have
I'm
hair.
completely bald.
Her character did nothing for the
She
scene.
was like the hacker, wasn't she, or something?
Yeah, she was a hacker.
What was she hacking though? The
Stuff.
shark?
She was,
Why-
she was
you
young
don't even-
man's Angelina Jolie.
Well, she like
Yeah.
she like made the system. She said because he's like, oh, what do
She's
you
a
even do here?
computer
She's like,
programmer.
well, yeah, I
She's
made
the
all this stuff.
hottest fucking computer programmer
Oh,
you've
she's-
ever seen.
Watch Batwoman.
Literally.
Watch Batwoman, the
They
CW
don't
sponsor of this. No.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for this. There's joy in this for me. Would you guys burn this after watching?
I'd still probably burn it, but it was enjoyable.
I would not watch it again.
Yeah, so
I
burn
don't know if I
That's
watched it
burning
again,
after
yeah,
watching
I
it.
would burn after watching it.
Was it? What
But
was,
I
what was the last
haven't-
movie?
it was
the last
just
movie
like-
Baywatch? What was the last movie?
It
Yep.
was Baywatch. We have a C theme.
Okay,
guys,
so what
this-
was this better than Baywatch?
Yes.
No. Because no one got blown up with the Roman candle.
Okay, so
Yeah,
yes,
but
no. I'm
anything-
deciding. I'm deciding.
Anything with sharks is better.
I'm deciding on this. Yes,
No, I agree
it
with that
was.
in general.
Yes, the shark was. The shark was fun.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. And
If it didn't
I thought the
have,
shark was the
if
worst
it didn't
character
have
in the
Jason
scene. I didn't.
Statham, if it
It was
didn't have Jason
stupid.
Statham, then it would have.
I mean,
Stephen Stratton's great.
Adams definitely put things over for me.
Yeah.
like I said, that's why you like the transporter because he's just. The plot is dumb, but he is just acting.
No, okay, that's
It's
that's
hard.
wrong, but okay.
Well, no, I like
That's
dumb.
That's hurtful.
I
It's a
like
good
Dumb
fighting, so
I'll
I think
draw
I'll like
things
it.
around.
I picked him up and bring them places.
I mean, I like shark movies, but at the same time, I hate
What
shark
about
movies.
Scary Flying Shark, the YouTube sensation?
Is that some kind of Sharknado spoof? What is that?
No, it's like a weird Russian thing that Connor used to love as a child. The men do. Guys, we love you.
Stay classy.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Burn after watching.